Live from the Al Roker studio, it's the Dan Peruzzi Show, starring Dan Peruzzi.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Dan Peruzzi Show this evening. I'm your host, Dan Peruzzi. Now, for those of you who don't know, I am the Chief Meteorologist here at WTOP, and I have to say it is an honor to have my own show. Now, just because I am Chief Meteorologist doesn't mean this show is all about weather. Although, what is a king's favorite type of precipitation? Hail! I love that one. Oh, here's a good one. What do a tornado, a hurricane, and a redneck divorce have in common? In the end, someone's gonna lose a trailer. I'm good. Okay, let's turn it over to the countdown. This is the top 10 reasons hurricane season is like Christmas. Number 10, you get to decorate the house. One's with lights and one you're boarding up the windows, but it's decorating. Number 9, you get to drag out boxes that haven't been used since last season. I didn't like that one either. Number 8, last minute shopping in crowded stores. Number 7, your regular TV shows are preempted for specials. It's a good time. Number 6, nothing says family time like huddling close together by a fire or cowering in fear. Number 5, friends and family from out of state call. It's always a good time. Number 4, buying food you don't normally buy and in large quantities. Number 3, you get days off from work. Number 2, candles. And the number 1 reason hurricane season is like Christmas, at some point you know you're gonna have a tree in your house.
Hey there, Dan.
Oh, hey guys, nice to have you on the show.
So you think you can just steal our show?
Listen, all I did was lure you into the closet with promises of candy and locked you in there. That is in no way stealing your show.
See, I would believe you, except there was no candy in the closet.
You mean that wasn't a candy tripod?
Welcome
to Weekend in Oz.
I am Mike to the Winslow, and what do you know? Thank you all for joining my show. Now I'll send you over to my bro Joe.
Nah, dude, you gotta do it like this. My name is Joe Manganiello. Welcome to Weekend in Oz. When it comes to comedy, Joe Mags goes beyond all that. And we come right back with this slapstick humor fused rap. Oh, yeah. Also, this is not the Dan Peruzzi Show.
Nice, dude. And we ruin all of Dan's fun. So if you have watched Weekend Oz in the past, you may have noticed that we have mentioned Justin Bieber in every single show.
But we here at Weekend in Oz are proud to say that this week will be a Bieber fever-free week. We will not mention Justin Bieber at all, except for right now.
Singer and songwriter Lady Gaga is known worldwide for her catchy tunes and off-the-wall outfit choices. But according to Alex Stemmons, she is known for a love crime that has indeed ended in a bad romance, for her at least. According to MSN.com, 21-year-old Stemmons claims to have lost her boyfriend, 29-year-old bartender and drummer Luke Carl, to the famous icon after Gaga re-entered his life and won him back. Stemmons told the New York Post that after she and Carl met in August 2009, the pair had been together for about a year. The relationship started crumbling after Gaga put on her poker face and began texting her ex after hearing of his new love. Stemmons stated that Gaga would stop at nothing to get him back, and finally did last June when Carl agreed to take Gaga back. Stemmons said, "I wasn't going to go toe-to-toe with Lady Gaga because that's like fighting Jesus." However, there are 2 flaws wrong with Stemmons' theory. 1, Jesus was a man, and Lady Gaga is, well, a lady. And 2, Jesus wouldn't have put up a fight anyway. Perhaps a female version of Chuck Norris would have been a better description?
Ever wonder what to do with those old rotten pumpkins after Halloween? How about catch a burglar? Zach Bridges of Albuquerque, New Mexico came home to find his house had been ransacked. The thief had stolen money, jewelry, and a laptop. Neighbors told Bridges they saw the burglar running from the scene, and to Bridges' surprise, the burglar was still in the neighborhood. So Bridges ran after him, chased after the man for approximately a mile, before grabbing a pumpkin and throwing it at his head. The burglar was knocked out, and Bridges pinned him down until police could get there. Now, what creative things can you do with your old Halloween decorations?
A Connecticut-based ambulance service fired one of their emergency medical technicians after she was caught criticizing her supervisor on Facebook with quotes like, "Love how the company allows a 17-year-old to become a supervisor," and, well, we're not allowed to say those kind of stuff on the show. The National Labor Relations Board is going to courts to find out if this kind of action is actually legal or not. So, right now, I'm going to say to our producer Lee that I'm sorry for what I said on Facebook about last week's show. I wasn't thinking and I didn't mean it, so please don't fire me. I still want to be anchored on this show. I'm so sorry. Please don't fire me.
The famous Black Friday is coming early this year, folks. Many stores like Best Buy, Target, and Kohl's are bringing out Black Friday deals a week in advance. They have deals like buy one, get one free cell phones, Blackberries for a penny, and $250 televisions. Everyone was just like, screw it. We're not waking up that early this year. So we're doing this stuff early, and it makes it easier on the rest of us, said John Booner. Booner. Manager of Carousel Mall's Best Buy. I love these early deals, said shopper Amanda Dumas. Dumas? I am not making this up. I don't have to wake up early and go get all of this crap for my kids now. This year, when Black Friday comes around, I get to watch all of those crazy people on TV and just laugh. Nothing can beat the smell of material obsession and monotonous greed this time of year. And they want to get rid of Santa. All he ever did was give love and affection to the world. Today, the holiday season has become American capitalism's 21st birthday. Well, good luck with the hangover and beer belly, shopaholics. You're going to need some Christmas spirit when the credit card companies break your kneecaps for your steep overdue bills.
You know that show on MTV? You know, the one where the guys get drunk and party, and girls try and dress as dirty as they can find and fight each other? What is that show? Oh yeah, Jersey Shore. The show has grown over the year into a national phenomenon and is all the talk everywhere. One of the cast members' brothers, who lives right here in Oswego, says that he is tired of not being noticed and has every bit of talent as his brother. So he's deciding to make his own version of his show called Oswego Shore. The critics are calling it a mix of creative genius and one of the most disturbing things I've ever seen. Kate Tyler has more.
Over the past year on television, one show has grown to become immensely popular. What is this show? None other than the infamous Jersey Shore. The show depicts a group of very Italian friends who enjoy the party life and get into many problems. One of the main members of this group is Michael, the Situation Sorrentino. Few know of his younger brother, who labeled himself as the Resolution, who was trying to create his own version of the show in Oswego, called Oswego Shore.
So tell me, why are you the Resolution?
Well, you see, when me and my brother were growing up, we weren't really given names, if you might say. But my brother, when he got around the age of 5, he started to create all these situations, you know, whether it's spiking my baby bottle with like vodka or whiskey, or setting Fluffy the cat on fire for the 5th time. And let me tell you, that little fireball can run like there's no tomorrow when it's on fire. But, you know, he'd create all these situations, and I'll be the one to solve or resolve the problems. So, you know, hence our names.
So what exactly is your show about?
Well, you know, on my brother's show, they go out and they try to hook up with girls and, you know, get drunk and have a good time. We kind of do the opposite, you know. We go out, we have fun, but I try to resolve the problems that are brought down by the Oswego people, as Oswees, as we like to call them.
Now you said, we? Who else is on your show?
Well, there's Wookie.
Wookie?
Yeah, she's kind of like my girlfriend.
So... What's wrong with her?
Nothing. Oh, you mean her whole hair situation? Yeah, see, when she was a kid, the hair started growing on the front of her face instead of the back, and her parents were kind of mean, so when they named her like Wookie as a joke and didn't teach her to talk, but she's really sweet and one hell of a lover.
Well, I couldn't help but notice, but unlike your brother, you're not as, well built.
What? You call me puny? I'll let you know I work out as equally as my brother every single day. I'll tell you all the time.
Well, what's your workout like? I mean, everyone has a workout routine. I eat a tub of Ben & Jerry's and walk up the stairs.
Well, I start out every day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, to drink with a nice cold red Mountain Dew and carrot sticks. That's about it.
So I hear you have an intro video for your show. Let's take a look.
Okay, you're actually in it.
No, I'm not in it. I'm in it? How is that possible? Are we shooting this right? This is not in my contract. Are we shooting this right now? Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, look at him over there, shaking his head like a little Okay, yeah, okay. Let's watch it.
Latvian Janis Nords, a 27-year-old homeless man, has been accused of running up massive bills at several prestigious London restaurants and leaving conveniently before paying the bill. The 3 criminal dinners ran at the modest prices of $535, $1,500, and $1,600. How does someone pull off a maneuver like this 3 times? I mean, how did 3 overpriced, snotty European delicacy factories let a smelly vagabond slip under their highbrow noses? It seems like these restaurants need some pointers on how to protect themselves from future crime. Luckily, they came to the right guy. Tip number 1. If you see a man come into your restaurant without a shirt and tie, or without a shirt, he is probably not going to pay the bill. Tip number 2. If you see a man come into your 5-star restaurant alone and then ask where the dollar menu is, he's probably not going to pay the bill. Tip number 3, if you see a man come into your fancy schmancy restaurant and he orders booze as an entree, he's probably not going to pay the bill. And for the record, if you see a man enter your restaurant, sit down, scare away half of a section of the joint with his body odor, then proceed to order $1,600 worth of food, drinks, and such, and you don't get a wee bit suspicious, you're an idiot. Now, let's take a look at weather with our very own lowlife, Dan Peruzzi. Dan?
Well, thanks a lot, Joe. I'll tell you what, here's a look at the almanac, but I don't really care about that right now. I'm telling you, the Dan Peruzzi Show was a great idea. Lee, if you read Mike's Facebook comment and want to get rid of him, I'm your next person. All right, beyond that, let's go back to the Dan Peruzzi Show here. Okay, those jokes weren't that great. I understand it, but I got a better one, all right? Where did the meteorologist stop for a drink on the way home from a long day at the studio? The nearest ISO bar. Oh, man. Woo.
Joe, what's an ISO bar?
I don't know, man. But stay tuned.